Hey, y'all.
Hey,
It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope episode to watch. Okay, no, that ain't it. Anyway, well, it's good to see y'all again.
Yes. Good seeing you guys too.
Good to be seen.
Yes, too long.
Too
Seems
long.
like it's been
All right.
forever.
And we have our people behind the camera.
Hey.
Mr. AC. Miss Juju at the
On the beats.
yeah. On the what is that?
Beats,
one
I like
twos.
it.
The soundboard. There you go.
Yes.
Soundboard. Yeah. Getting all technical with the technicals. All right. So we are going to have a good discussion, as we do each and every time. We are talking about a whole lot, and I'm just going to let Mr. AC get us started with a little something that he wanted to read to open up the conversation. So if you wouldn't mind, sir.
Okay. This is a post from a friend of mine on Facebook, and it reads, "The way these parents go broke for their children's prom is a direct reflection of why the Black community continues to struggle financially. Priorities are all the way backwards. We are unintentionally teaching our children at a young age to live beyond their means, and that struggle is normal as long as it looks good. You can give them a beautiful prom send-off without going broke. It's prom, not their wedding. Upside down smiley face."
Huh.
How do y'all feel about that? Because I seen some wild
Indeed.
recap
Indeed.
videos of
Indeed.
send-offs.
And things are getting more extreme, I've seen. I've seen people with, dudes with red bottom loafers on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
What's wrong with that?
I didn't say nothing's wrong with that.
Okay. I'm about to say.
I'm just saying, I will say this. It seems like everybody is trying to one up
Absolutely.
the next. You know what I mean? Which is funny because I just had a conversation with a group of folks, right? And this guy was showing us his daughter's prom dress. She had it custom made, and it cost $3,200. And he paid for the dress. The mom paid for the car that her and her date were renting. And I don't know how much that was, but it was still a fairly decent amount. I just want to say my prom send-off wasn't like that. My dress was like, wasn't even $400? And I had some things, just kind of done to it to kind of make it a little custom, even though I bought it in a boutique. Drove my mama car.
What kind of car was that?
A Honda.
Okay. Okay.
and-
What year?
Whatever.
That's not even
close to
important.
whatever
Keep
year
doing
that
your
was.
thing.
Yeah, early 2000s. And but no, it. And my send off was seriously. My mama was at the house and she just took pictures like, oh yeah, and that was my send off. And then so drove to my boyfriend's house, and his family was there. It was just his mom and his sisters.
Drove to his house for prom?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he didn't have a license.
No,
Don't
he
be
did.
so just you want
Nah, he did.
I'm
He did.
just-
priorities,
it
right?
just-
Priorities
yeah,
are all
I'm
jacked
just-
up.
The
I get it.
plan was to meet up over there. Because that was the actual, everybody, gonna be over there, whatever, the picture thing, whatever.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't like we were having anything at my house. So, yes, I drove to his house. Because we went, it was like double dating with his cousin and his cousin's girlfriend, so whatever. So, everybody was meeting over there. So, yeah, I drove over there. And I don't recall no car being rented. But, yeah, and that was it. And, his tux was rented, and wasn't nothing extravagant is what I'm saying,
Right.
and it was still, a fun time was had. I will add though, I was there. She was. I was like 2 months pregnant.
I was trying to.
pregnant at the time.
Got it.
Okay.
So how was your experience? No, I'm playing.
So yeah, but I'm just saying,
And
it
times
wasn't
are
anything-
different though.
They
It
are.
is different.
Way different.
Mm-hmm.
And also because so let me ask you this: you went to pick him up.
No, I didn't go pick him up. I met them over there.
You met them, so he drove whose car? Whose car went to the prom?
I don't believe he drove his car. Whoever out of his
Okay.
sisters had the nicest car, we took their car.
Got you.
Okay.
And
Mhm.
is it like a pull-up situation and everybody gets out? Like the Grammys, you know what I mean? Red carpet, or do you park and
Oh.
walk up?
We
You know.
parked and walked up.
See?
It's
So I think a lot of
different
it is,
now.
yeah, it was different for me.
Yeah.
And I'm older. You see, I'm older than you. But at my school, it was a fashion show. Okay?
What school did you go to, if you don't mind me
I
asking?
graduated from Harrisburg High.
Oh, I'll say less.
So
Keep
you
it
already
nice.
know.
Yeah.
You already
so
know.
for those of you who may like want to know, Harrisburg High is Harrisburg, Pennsylvania's main high school.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. A few, I know football players. Kenny Watson, who went
Quincy
to NFL.
Wiley.
Quincy Wiley. A few others. I just wanted to give context.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
To those who's like, where's that at?
Yeah,
You know
like
what I
what's
mean?
that? But I
Right, right.
mean, so it's already again culture, right?
Mhm.
So that is what you do. You don't pull up and park. You know, you are pulling up. It's a red carpet. It's the whole community's out there. They're shouting your name. It's like the Grammys. It's like the Met Gala. You know, so
Nice.
you know, so that is how it was then. So now we have social media. We have all these other things to take into account. So it's definitely about wanting like the next person. Like it's a competition.
Yeah.
It is. I can't even deny and say like because I mean I know I did too much and I didn't even do a lot.
Yeah, it
Dang.
wasn't competition for me, but it was like I had to look fly.
Yeah.
And I did. And I know most people, even for their junior prom, usually wear like the short dress and stuff, which they don't do now. But then you do short dress for your junior prom, long dress for your senior prom. No, I did the long dress for my senior prom, hair, nails, like all of the things, and like the whole neighborhood. I was in Baltimore City, so
Yeah.
definitely fashion statement.
Absolutely.
But not going broke. Not
Absolutely not. Yeah.
So,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
my
Wait,
dra-
but that's you or that's everybody?
No, so when I graduated, went to prom, it was probably more like so everybody really not going broke. I mean, like my dress was $300, even though $300 was a lot
yeah.
then. You know, but nails done by Asians, so it wasn't a whole lot then, and all of that, whatever. Hair, and he came to pick me up, and we did have a
So
rental
much
car,
shade in this
but
conversation.
I was just
Dang.
So much shade.
Ew.
He came to pick you. Okay.
No, but I'm just saying because she already said the neighborhood was out. The neighborhood wasn't not where I was. I was going
Right.
to the neighborhood.
I got you. I got
Different.
you.
Yeah, a little different.
And mind you, though, I
little
want to say this. So I'm gonna point out something. So we were in 3 different states,
yeah.
3 different
this is
high school,
true.
right? 3 different experiences, and also 3 different
Times.
decades.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, I mean,
Shady.
no, not being shady, but just like it's real.
Yeah.
But it also goes to show that it's always been a thing for us, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like even with my minimalist experience, I was still fly. Don't
We're not taking
I
your
still
flyness
my
away.
hair and my neck like no.
Yeah, we're not taking
But-
that away from
Take
you.
me through that.
But I'm
take
just
me through
saying,
that.
but it wasn't.
Take me through that.
But it wasn't like the whole experience. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So but it seems as if that was always a thing for us. Now I will say this: coming here to this state of PA where we are, that was something new for me. Seeing all of the opulence and extravagance and the
Okay.
luxuriousnesses and all that. I was like, dang, they do all that? Like,
yeah.
I mean, I've heard of it, but I'm just like,
And
this
not
is
everywhere.
a thing.
but-
Right, but now it is more being added to it, like the promposals. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
so
Yes.
that's something different.
Mhm.
The
Having a whole photo shoot like a
coming out of
photographer.
a Barbie box and all
Yes.
of those kinds of things. All of that stuff is different.
even
Or I need to prepare whole
videographers.
meals for
Yes.
people coming over to watch.
Mhm.
And
That threw me.
Yeah.
My homie, I was on the phone with him a few weeks ago. He was like telling me about him going to this fire hall, sending off his cousin, and I was like, "What are
Yeah.
you talking
So
about?"
you rented
Yeah.
a venue
Yes.
to send someone off somewhere that you ain't even going. So after they leave, y'all just there doing what?
I don't know.
That and that was very.
There you
That was a
go.
lot this year. A lot of people did that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I wasn't even ready enough time to have like if I didn't have a send off, But the way that the day went, like hair appointments and everything, the way it went, I wouldn't have made it to the venue. I would have had to. I mean, because we were rushing trying to get like pictures, wanted to go to the Capitol, and that's what we do here. And then you make it to the prom. So it was like I wouldn't have had time to do it. But this is like a big thing. This is the send off is bigger than the prom, the actual prom itself. Like that. That's
I can imagine.
Yeah, I see. That's what's happening. I'm not. I can't say that I'm mad at it because times change and things change, and I love fashion and I get it, but I would not want to hear that somebody actually went broke.
Yeah, I think the thing is being in debt over a prom,
Yeah.
or you're putting your house money,
Yeah.
for prom.
Right.
Just I think it's really about prioritizing. So we know prom is coming. Just it's the same as like Christmas, right? We know it's coming. Prepare for it. Don't wait
There you
till
go.
December 18th to
There you
take your
go.
check and all of your check to go Christmas shopping. You knew Christmas was coming in January.
That's right.
So you knew prom was coming soon as your
Yeah.
child hit 12th grade, 11th grade. You knew it was coming.
Yeah.
So I think the
Proper
thing
planning.
is
Yeah.
prepare for it.
But that's not to say that people are not saving for it. Maybe people
yeah.
are saving for it, and it's just like you really have a budget of $10,000 or however much for a whole
and if they do,
thing.
that's
if they
great.
do,
for
that's
them.
their thing.
that's
But I'm
what's
just
up if you
saying,
have it,
maybe some people do save for it, and maybe some people just like, all right, everybody put in because so and so got to go to the prom. Like now that would be crazy. But so
would
in this same conversation that I was having with this group of people, there was someone, a woman who said, well, doing this for our kids prepares them for future events that they'll go to, like future formal things. Like it gets them used to having the mind of going to like black tie events or other,
Who said this?
That
Yeah,
sounds.
'cause-
You don't
I
gotta drop no name, but I'm gonna do.
I'm just saying.
No, I got you. Whoever that person is, sit your black butt down.
Yes.
Because that's why.
and stay seated.
And all the way until
Yeah.
next prom,
Yeah.
2027,
That-
baby.
I mean,
Because what?
I mean, but now,
I am.
But if we're keeping it to our culture, like let's take it back to when we were having cotillions and debutante balls and things like that. Those were big deals. We did those things. It was something that money was put into. It was a whole event. It was a thing. Like you had to save.
But
You know what I
money
mean?
wasn't put at one time where you're just dropping a
Let me-
lot of money at one time.
It was an event. There's an event before the event before the event.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That, in my opinion,
It's too much.
is a lot.
That's a
Like,
lot.
It
I
is.
dig your friend saying like preparing, but like you don't have to go crazy
Right.
to prepare yourself
Oh,
for a
agreed.
black tie event.
Agreed.
Right.
As
Right.
Exactly.
a young person, as a
Yeah.
college student, I remember in college, like when there were times for more upscale events on the yard, like yeah, we may have went to the Salvation Army and made it work. I know events in 2026 where go to the thrift shop and we make it work.
Yeah.
So I understand, but it's an event before the event.
Yeah.
Before the event, I do have a
Yep.
question for you all. Do you feel like to the post, do we put too much weight on how blacks spend their bread?
First of all, before we answer that, blacks.
Yeah, blacks.
Let's not do that.
No, no.
Let's not do that because we sound like them.
No, I don't listen.
Blacks.
So what do you want me to say?
He didn't say the blacks.
Right.
It don't
Oh.
matter. Our people, us,
Okay, I'm sorry.
blacks,
Black people.
blacks.
I could see if I was like the Negroes. over there.
Might as well. Might as well.
Okay. I
That's how they
refrain.
talk about us.
My
I'm sorry.
bad.
No.
I'm not thinking about my fault. When it comes to our people,
Yeah.
do we
Okay.
put too much weight on how we spend bread or how our counterparts spend the bread? Go ahead.
I just think as a part of who we are, like we as a people, we do tend to when we show out, we show out. You know? And there's no judgment. Like if you got it, you got it. Do it. Okay, hey, whatever. But for it to become a thing to where like now it has to be done for everybody. Like if you don't do it to this level, then you ain't do it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then you can't even show up because you ain't do it. You know, so it's just like, is that what we're doing to each other now? Is that what it's become? And I will say this: I still got my prom dress. Think I let that little almost $400 dress go to waste? I still got it. And if I gotta go to a black tie event, I will put that dress on. I sure
See,
will.
I won't touch mine. Mine was okay. I had mine made.
Fashion over foolishness.
My dad paid for me to get my dress made. And I didn't like it. Like it didn't give, like it wasn't what I designed. That's not what I drew up in. And so I had to like take it back. It was just but it's what it was. But I mean, this is just not then, and I wouldn't want to wear it. But that speaks to these gowns that are being made. I mean, they're gorgeous. They are
Some of
gorgeous.
them.
But yeah.
That's true. Because let's talk about the see-through of it all and the sheer and the showing this. And you in high school and you showing all the stuff.
Yeah, I
Some
saw
of them
on
just
one of
look-
those posts, one girl wasn't allowed in because she was showing so much of her skin, like so much body.
It's just,
But I mean, what are they going to do with these dresses? That's the thing, because they're
Right.
so
mine is size
extravagant.
1, so I ain't never wearing that again.
Whoa. Oh, I hate you. I hate you.
Well, I'm not wearing the one now, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get mine either. And I wasn't the one, but I'm not getting in that. But yeah, like I just don't, it's a lot of money spent, and you can maybe try to sell it, but it's really fit to you, you know, so they're kind of
But
hard to
isn't that
sell.
like with every dress though? If you go to any event, like I have so many dresses from different events that are, you know, like not just prom, but if you go to any type of
like a formal event.
you're still going to spend money on that dress, right? But I think again, like AC said, it's all of the events that lead up to the prom. You know, just it's so much extravaganza around it. It's not just the single event. I think the same way like like weddings. You know what I mean? People with all of these big engagement parties and stuff. Now it's like you spending as much money for an engagement party as you are for the wedding, and then nobody focuses on the actual marriage. It's like the money is just doled out for the actual wedding to make a statement.
That's right.
You know, so
Now, I want to bring this into the conversation because I've also heard internet fodder about the blacks.
I
How
didn't say the. I
Right.
didn't say the.
No. I'm saying it. No. I'm saying it that way specifically because it's coming from them.
okay.
How we put emphasis on the prom because our girls are not going to get married because this is the
Oh,
only
my
thing that they
goodness.
will ever attend that's going to be of any significance to them. And I don't think that's so. And I mean, for that to be how we are just kind of seen and just kind of generalized, you know, with a broad stroke as a people, like really.
Well, don't they generalize us?
Yeah.
in
Absolutely.
Any regard?
Yeah, they
but
will
I'm
have
just saying,
something to
like,
say no
that
matter
has
what.
become more and more part of the conversation. It's like, we will go all out for this, but it's like, you don't see that happening for graduation. You don't see that happening for the wedding, like the saving of all that. Like, all of this attention and money and effort will go into the prom and not those things. And so what I'm saying is, like, that has become a part of the chatter online, like, when it comes to our people. And it's like, all these people now having something to say about us and how we do stuff in our culture and how we show up. It's like,
But what do they try to do? Mimic what we do
Every
in our
time.
culture. So who cares what they say when it comes to that?
y'all heard that? We don't care.
We don't care.
We don't care.
All I'm trying to say is they don't really care about us.
Why was that in my that was in my head. I wanted to sing that so bad.
Yes.
I'm so happy you did that.
Yes, to the Oludum.
Yeah.
And if y'all don't know what Oludum is, look it up. But anyway, so I like where this is going. So let's take this to the larger conversation. So let's talk about image. So now we have social media, which we've talked about, which that prom was on. It was a social media post. So what I'm seeing on social media now is things just being done specifically for the aesthetics, not for the substance of the content, but for the look, for the image, for the, I have to look good. I have to put this look together, have a whole ensemble
Yep.
in order to put this post out there. And it's like,
Yep.
does that even go with the post? Does the post even warrant that? But it's like, this is now what we've become is we're just seeing all of these image and all these aesthetics put together and all of this luxury. And it's like, first of all, is it authentic?
That's right.
Is it authentic to you, your content, your brand? And why are we doing this? Why has it become this that we can't show up or feel confident in the space unless we have a look?
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think?
I think that for how I think the look is a part of us. Long story short, and do we go over the top? Yes,
Yeah.
but and we're going over the top because I do believe we're fighting like generational trauma and I don't want to say shortcomings, but it's just so much like how you show up is like your identity.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Or at least on surface level, how you show up. So I believe that unfortunately we're always in competition with each other.
Is it really competition for each other? Because what you just said, so let's take it there. How we show up is our identity. Is it because we want to project the best identity because that's how we want to be perceived by others? Not so much competition with each other, but we just want to be perceived as if we have it all together and, we're just like,
I think
this is our look.
I think
I think it's both. It's both.
Yep, I think it bleeds. I think the second part of like it being personal then bleeds into outdoing the other person. That's my opinion. I think it just bleeds in.
And I'm thinking, I'm listening to you, and so like the older I get, right, I am so comfortable with me, so I'll go out in sweatpants and a tee and like a hat, and I'm cool, because I am who I am, and I come from a different time. But fashion is really big to me, and it's big in my life because it truly is a lot of who I am.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like ride the fence on this because I can respect it. Like I love for somebody to throw that stuff on, and it is so much of who we are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like back in high school, again, I was never in competition with anyone. I just like to be dressed. You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't dress up in my era. It was like the baggy jeans and and like I got best dressed. My sister got best dressed. My brother, like it was just a thing. I wasn't trying to get it. You know what I mean? That's just what people observed, and that's what they kind of voted for. And it just becomes who you, like I don't like to say it becomes who you are because I don't, but back then it was to me like, I'm going to make sure I throw that stuff on because like, it's just, that's what I'm known to do. And it wasn't like anyone put that pressure on me. It was just, that's just who I am.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like a big part of our culture is just looking the part, So I like that people want to look good. Our people want to look good, and I don't always think that we're trying to compete with one another.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think that either.
I want to look the best I can. You know what I mean? And I know that's how a lot of us think, but it's just like we're viewed in a way like they're broke, and they like it's even like a little thing.
If they ain't got that drip on. Also, part of the problem too is I'm seeing a lot of label whores. I'm seeing that if you ain't got something with a name on it, it ain't nothing. And or it's a knockoff of this, or you just, I'm looking at you like you can't get that. You know what I mean? So and we see it like this is the image that they're putting out on reality TV. Like anytime you see us on anything, be it social media, be it TV or whatever, you gotta have the latest this or the latest that.
Yeah, like what do they have on?
Right. But mind you, like we are the purveyors of fashion, right? Like it comes from us. The looks and the image and all of that is who we are, and people have always taken from us. Like we've always been able to put anything together, whether it be high, low, or mixed or whatever.
Absolutely.
But I'm just saying the way it's gotten out of hand with everything has to be a brand name, something.
It's true.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Because the reality is, if you really know these labels, right? If you really know what these labels cost,
I thought you were going somewhere else.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere else too, because we could go there. Because first of all, if we're going to keep it like for real,
I know where you're going.
Right, because you know me now. Like we shouldn't even be supporting these labels because
Half
they
of
don't
them.
support us.
Half of them, more than half.
Don't even want us in their
Don't
stuff.
even want us in them.
Their stuff was not even designed for us yet. We're the ones that put their names out there and put them
Absolutely.
on and got everybody buying their stuff.
Even after knowing.
Yes.
That's the thing. It's not like we're not aware.
Yeah.
You know, one of the biggest labels out there, I mean, we found out, you know, straight racist. I mean, and I was like, wow, every rapper's still wearing it, if not more, you know, and I'm like, they don't even like you.
Can we say the names? Can we say all the names?
I
No,
know.
do you want to say the
I
names?
know.
No.
I mean, so
No, it's known. It's not a thing. We're not going to get sued. It's known.
no, I'm not worried
It's
about that.
known.
It's just so crazy because if you're talking about who I think you may be talking about, that person was on Oprah. Like, I saw this clip and they made it seem like that wasn't what it was.
So you're talking about Tommy
That's what I'm
Hilfiger?
yeah, that's what I'm
Tommy
talking about.
Hilfiger. So we could go there. I mean, let's talk about Gucci.
Gucci is a
Let's
huge one.
let's talk about what happened a couple of years ago with Gucci when
That was
the whole
recent.
racist. Yeah. Let's talk about
She
what
cussed?
happened with what was the other
She's in her
one?
bag.
Oh, come on, the girl, the stuff that all the Coco Chanel, like that is something so revered with women, like to have those C's on a purse
Yeah.
or earrings or any kind of statement piece is like, yeah, but do you know that she was a Nazi? Do you not understand? Like, you know what I mean? Like, these are the things that I'm talking about. Like, we put all of this stock into those labels. And to be for real, if we want to really get deep with it, they source the materials from Africa. All of those Italian leathers, all of
Absolutely.
those textiles and materials that they use aren't even originally from the European countries. And they get the stuff made from Africans in certain countries in Africa, and that stuff is being sent to
Yep.
the Louis Vuitton and the Gucci's and all this and that to put the hardware on it and
Absolutely.
to stamp it with their labels and
That's
all
a
of
fact.
their image and stuff. So I mean, like, so why aren't we supporting our brands? Like, and if we talk about supporting Black-owned brands and brands that are created for us, it's like, why is that frowned upon? Like, I understand, like, okay, so the rise of Telfar, right? But it's like, where is that? Is that even still being discussed right now? Like, where is that in the zeitgeist of all of the fashion talk and stuff? Like, is that a fad that now, okay, well, that was the thing that was hot at that time, but now we're back to the Gucci's and the Louis and the Christian
Right back
Dior's and the
to
this
it.
and the that. You know, so, I mean, if we're going to support, then let's truly support. And there are a lot of Black designers, a lot of Black
Absolutely.
stylists, and a lot of Black people who really, really put together and manufacture clothes and shoes and belts and bags and jewelry even.
But the saddest part is, then they don't want to pay for it. When it's and that's really how
Because
that
the name
goes.
isn't as
Right.
big
It isn't
as
as- that's
the
right.
Gucci's
Not
and the
global.
Marc Jacobs and the all that and
That's
the
it.
Valentinos.
So how
Yeah.
come you have an MTV shirt on and not BET? That's what I want to know.
Well,
right
'cause they didn't
now.
have one.
I'm joking.
Baby, it's okay because neither one of them is Black owned anymore.
No, but
Isn't that the truth? Because now that is crazy.
Don't play me because I'm going to say it. They are owned by the same person. Oh, you want me to say the name? Well, they're owned by Viacom,
I
which is
love
now
Britney.
owned by Larry Ellison, which is now one of the racist MAGAs who is buying up all of these networks and canceling all of our content. Like, they're coming for us for real. They are taking over media. Like, we need to understand what, like, goes deep. Like, I'm serious. Like, seriously. It's deep. It's deep. It's deeper than what we're seeing. So, like, and I want us to do our research, too, because if we're really talking about what is perceived as a Black brand, really check to make sure it's a Black-owned
Yes,
brand.
that's right.
Because they are buying our stuff and still using the image of the people who created it, making it seem like it's Black-owned, and it's not our stuff anymore.
Nope.
Not our
Even
stuff
down to
anymore.
like hair care.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
so is there, as we wrap up, is there, like, how do we move forward? Is there a way to move forward? Do we
It's-
just keep doing what we do?
I hate to say that it's not, but bless you.
Bless you.
Thank
Yeah, no question.
But we could legit have a class, right? And we can bring these label like seekers and all these like the young people, And we could teach them everything that Brittany just said,
Mhm.
and they're still going to buy it.
Yes.
And it's because they just want, like, they just have to be known for having money and getting a
Yep.
bag. And so
Yep.
it's like, it's sad to say, but they do not care. They would literally be like, I don't want to hear
That's
that.
part of
Yeah.
their status, being that
Yeah.
young. And I'm not even gonna say that young, because there's a lot of older
I was
Yeah.
gonna
Black
thank you.
people,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
same way, but
generational.
right,
in my
but
opinion.
it's part of their status.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Like, you
it's
see
how
somebody
you
with a Louis
dress.
bag and you think, oh, okay, that means they have money.
Mhm.
It's not
Mhm.
true. First
But
off,
then
it's
if I
probably
were to
not.
have
If I done went
a-
to Canal Street,
Right,
back
but
in my
what if
day,
That
if
part.
if I were to have a
Better
what's
off
his
doing
name,
that.
Brandon
Brandon Blackwood.
thank you, baby. Brandon Blackwood, who is a black bag designer, makes genuine luxury.
Yeah,
leather.
I
Like,
just- oh, yeah, yeah,
his
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
is
no question.
Quality.
freaking awesome and
Yeah, yeah,
quality.
yeah, yeah,
Black
yeah,
owned
yeah.
brand,
Yep.
black man doing his thing. His I mean, the pieces are beautiful, but it's like you don't push that out there.
Yep.
You'd rather, like project this image of status with
Mhm.
the Louis bag
That's
or the
right.
Chanel bag or the
Mhm.
whatever. But we don't give our things the respect. But it's like, y'all, like we really do this.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Even down to like you'll brag about going to Tiffany's and getting some jewelry, but there are black jewelry makers who
Mm.
make beautiful pieces, if not more
Better
beautiful than
say it,
Tiffany's.
girls.
But
And Tiffany actually had a part.
it's racist.
Part
Yes.
to play in the Confederacy.
Yes, they did.
Mhm.
Absolutely right. Like they're all racist.
Mhm.
Like if we want to really get down to it. So this is what we're continuing to support.
Mhm.
Like follow the money for real.
That's
So,
exactly what it is. I mean, and the kids are just like, even my daughter, like, Mom, I want a Tiffany. It's just because of what they hear is popping. You know what I mean? It's not about who these people are. You can educate them until the cows come home. It's not going to change their mindset. So I don't know what the solution is.
So I'm going to go home and I'm going to listen to Wale's Tiffany song.
mm.
So I want to figure out, what is he really saying in that song? Not saying I'm canceling or cancel Wale. Definitely not saying. I'm just saying,
Right.
The first time I heard it, I'm just thinking Tiffany.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that when I play it back,
Yeah.
it's a different message because Wale's that kind of
He's,
person.
I was going to say, he's pretty
You
deep.
feel me?
So,
Word.
yeah.
And I haven't bought my wife Louis, Gucci, or Prada, but I have bought her Brandon Blackwood.
Oh,
Yes.
that's what's up.
Yes, I have.
I love it.
Now I
Yes.
didn't sweat
Yes,
when I
yes.
swiped that card. And it
Okay.
wasn't a credit card. It was debit. It was my money.
Yes, yes.
I love
yes.
it.
So I hope that as things continue, because this is going to be another conversation next year around this time.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me, there's going to be blocks closed off, like happened in Philly. It's going to be an event before the event.
Mhm.
I think Meta may even get involved, and they're going to be doing some
Lord.
real freaky things, like not freaky, like but
Yeah.
really like
No.
what
But you
is
speaking
happening
of
right
Meta,
now.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's like an AI prom, something happening on. They're gonna do something stupid. It's gonna be something with all this AI going on. It's gonna be.
And they're probably going to get it wrong. AI's probably going to say it
Probably.
or do it wrong,
Mhm.
but it's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
hoping that one, we can talk to each other instead of at each other and not cancel
Yes.
each other
Mhm.
or try to, cause like my homegirl she got dragged for making that post.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Not like she stood 10 toes and defended herself and like
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
cool,
yeah.
but we can't get anywhere if we can't just have conversation.
Mhm.
And it's okay for one side to believe one thing and another side to
Mhm.
believe another thing. Like we're not
And that's what it is.
Mhm.
That's
That's
what
cool.
dialogue is. Yeah,
That's right.
absolutely.
right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So yeah, I'm really interested to see where things go.
Now, I will say this because I want to throw this in there. Like, do what you do with your finances. But as we were saying, just, be responsible and care about what you're spending your money on. That's my thing. Like, seriously.
Pay
You know
your
what the f-
bills
I'm
first
sorry.
and do your research.
Pay-
Mm.
Love it.
And the flex. Hold on for a second. Gosh darn it.
Uh-oh.
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 The voice.
Uh-oh.
You get to see the voice.
The flex
Uh-huh.
is parents taking a picture of your check for college so your kids can have housing, books, and
Yes.
food. That's the real flex.
That is the real flex.
Post that tuition check.
Yes,
Isn't that the
Wilson.
truth? that's real.
Yes.
That
But
is
no,
so-
but if you're going to go all out for prom, follow up with graduation too. Follow up with that graduation too.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope everybody that went all out for prom is
Actually graduating.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Back in the day, they wouldn't let you in if you weren't graduating. Even that has changed,
Mm.
but you know.
Mm.
Who doesn't want a super prom? A super senior super prom?
Oh, child. How many times we gonna do this? And baby, this your third senior prom. Just gone. Gone. Ain't no supers. You had your one. I'm sorry. No. But no, good conversation, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate
Absolutely
the
necessary
talk.
conversation.
Necessary conversation.
Mhm.
But yeah, so we ain't gotta keep up with the Joneses and the Jenkins and
Not
the
at all.
and the Washingtons and the
Mhm.
and the all of them. Yeah.
But I
So,
encourage our viewers, go and look for be intentional. Go look for Black designers. Like they are
That
out
part.
there. I mean, support us because, like, for real, we all we got.
Mhm.
They don't care about us. They really do not care about us. So if you maybe AC can even put these names, in the
as we close out.
Yeah, like you'll see the names. Go Google these names
Yeah.
and do your research for real. Like Nikita,
Yeah.
you're right. Do your research.
Because we are good enough.
Absolutely.
enough.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm gonna challenge you on everything. Good enough?
I wish y'all could see AC's face. Yeah.
Not good enough. We better than good enough.
We great enough.
We not. We're not gonna do that. Not here. Not daring to say something else.
Just great.
Look, he's turning off his mic. He's done.
Black excellence.
But anyway, we love y'all. Until
We
the next
love y'all. We
time. Bye.
Be good, y'all.
Hey, board members, thank you for tuning in to another great episode of the Black Boardroom with the Black Boardroom Collective. Be sure to like.
Comment.
Share.
Follow and subscribe.